say Carlo Tini's the St. George?
No.
Pregame. Yeah. So Tini. Oh, so Tini was just, they just did an article. But then what the Druitt, right? St. George keeper is Caitlin Russell. Yeah. Explain, I do believe. Yes, there's a memory. Oh, she's like said, I've had enough of you. No, well, you're too mid for me, literally mid. But they're seventh, right?
Yeah.
That's mid. Yeah.
They only got her because Amalia Ospanides went on holiday to Europe for about 2 months.
Oh, so she's not here?
No, during the middle.
She's on the bench. Yeah, well,
during the season.
That's the very end.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how Jody Draver ended up at Finney. Excellent. But hey, it's like, what? Mount Druitt have got 2 Maltese players and a Filipino. So now clearly we want Mount Druitt. So the also you know what? So I don't know if you've heard that story. I don't know if you heard that story, but so the reason I know Paris Filipino, so I was calling a Hills Premier League game.
Yeah.
So I just had a team shift, so I was just reading it. At halftime, some dude just walks up and he said, "Hey man, you're Filipino?" And I said, "Yeah." I'm like, you're pronouncing my daughter's name correctly.
Actually, I got her to record it on video. But yeah, for the women's, I don't do as much talking. Just like, it's funny. Like I said, the parents give me feedback, and they're like, yeah.
They're ready to do a test.
Okay, it's amazing how Hills biased I had to be for Aisling Davis one to say.
Okay, what are we doing? A test? Hello. Welcome to this Football New South Wales ground. Is Eric meant to be testing as well?
Yep. Okay.
Where Mount Druitt Town Rangers are up against St. George Football Club. The season ends exactly how it began, with these two teams lining up for today's big dance. I'm Melissa Muscat, and I am joined with co-commentator Eric Subiano, who I know is just as excited and passionate about the women's game. Hi, Eric.
Yes, I certainly am, Melissa, and thanks so much for the lovely introduction. Yes, I do remember.
You can call me Mel.
Yeah. Yes, I went formal like a parent. I'm sorry. That's not my job. But yes, and what was I testing? Oh yes, that's right. I do remember the round 1 game between these two teams, not too far away from here, of course, at Popondetta Park. But we are at Landon Stadium, a great facility also in Western Sydney, and a great venue for the championship game in this wonderful competition.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We good?
Yep.
Is there a stop thing? Oh yeah, there is. So we've still got 10 minutes, and then you're going to do the presentation?
There's stoppages, though. Stoppages in under 20s finals.
Okay.
But now,
Was there a big stoppage?
the thing is, Lara may not play it, because if they feel like there's no point, sometimes they wrap it up at 90. Oh, thanks for not recording times yet, donkeys. Now my stats are going to be off. Doing so well. Anyway.
Yeah, do you do the presentation after this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got a script.
Yeah,
and
cool.
because this is the 4th one, now I know what to say.
That's fine. So if I start, then
I'll be here, but I'll be here before this.
Okay,
we
cool.
start.
Sorry, I'll sit up straight.
Because
delete that.
Campbell scored. Was Campbell player of the match in the last grand final? I remember us.
Yes, I gave it to Caitlin.
We gave it to Caitlin. Don't do that.
Sorry,
Don't do that. Now.
This time we were
Well, I mean, but of course, don't. Yes, as long as you don't literally say it, just type it on your phone.
Yeah.
By the way, so also the rest of your quick contribution. I ain't doing commentary in this, because I'm making myself from two contributions.
Can you hear me all right, Jess?
My favorite League One player.
Can you hear me all right? And if Rosie Galea scores a goal, or Renee saves a penalty.
Oh no, I don't. I shouldn't be going to max volume. It's not. Yeah, it's a bit different. Yeah. 1-1, 2-1, 2-1. You let Phoenix score. What are
I'll
you
try
doing?
and contain my fangirlness.
Phoenix scored first, too, I think, in that game.
Nah, Phoenix scored first.
They equalised.
I
don't know
Oh,
what the result is.
coalesce.
Pretty much.
But 6:42.
I
6.
expect the Black Down like the grades didn't move those balloons as soon as their games finished. They're just like, no, fuck, we'll keep them up here.
Whose home ground is this, huh? Huh?
Exactly.
That's right. So now, by the way, I've been the MC for both Blackhound's first women's trophy and Hill's first women's trophy. Yes.
So this game's 4-0, isn't it?
Yeah, 4-0.
Yeah.
Phoenix. Lena comes 2 early goals. 7-16. Three goals. 25. Oh, Paris scored. 1-0, 3-0, 1-0. Wait, hang on. Wait a minute. Yeah. Well, I'll go that 25-30. So Camilleri.
Do you think Mark was talking directly to you last night, Eric, as one of the haters?
Well, oh, interesting, but I'm not a hater of him specifically, so...
You are a hater of the team.
Yeah, but he's great.
He is.
He's great.
He should have been sent off.
I didn't see it. I was telling Mel last night, after the goal, my energy level went...
Yeah.
And I was like,
Fair enough.
I have enough concentration to listen to Pete and Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Also-
a lot of talking.
Yeah, it is. Even by my standards. Now,
A lot of talking. Did you have a voice after that?
it's like, had this been... I think because my throat's a bit stronger now, does that make sense? If that was my first year of commentary and I did that, I'd be dying today. But, 31... Wait, so 32
up an idea
32
once we finish everything here. Let's go for a
13,
celebratory meal out at Hudson's.
Yeah, 35, 39, 14,
What's the NRL dub?
41, 14, 44, 14. How's my maths? 40.
I like that you could have done this at any point this week and you decided now.
Guess what? I've also done my data entry wrong. So I don't know what's happened here. Okay. What? Opta doesn't do this competition? I find that hard to believe. 32-12, 35-13, 39-14, 41-14, 21-14, 44-14.
When you asked about Caitlin, I was like, I had to go into her player profile and tell you how many goals she's scored.
Ah, okay. So 3. I thought she scored more. Okay. Thank you for that.
Well, mics are hot, by the way. So, hello, Justin Smith.
Sydney FC. Whose is that? Chumeth.
No, they don't want it. Remember, there's like some really old school instructions. You know how Staff sends those instructions every year, but they're from like 4 Black Fan City have requested to not be known as Core Begins, which is then odd to have that there. Although their new logo is now the lion, a bit like Black Fan City. Yeah. Oh well, the data entry's been ruined. I don't know what I've done wrong. What did I do? That is a disaster.
I guess in the car, but you were too busy doing the wide, Oh, so you had the wide shot? I had the wide shot,
You know what? Because I've got this.
And I think that way is probably my better angle
Look
too.
up, look, like, yeah.
Well done. Well, there you go. Well, how many formal. Authentic? Yeah.
I think once today you have to.
Oh no, you have to do it. That's it. I mean, I'm going to do it for Paris Manuyas. So, oh wait, they did. I assume they told you. I mean, you should be told at some point. Flavin, John Flavin. Yes, yeah. I just remember that. It was like Brad Adhub was very clear on that when they were at Spartans about the pronunciation. So I just remember, Flavin, yeah. Yes. Yeah, but I need you to write it down.
It's not very to help. I'm more annoyed you said my handwriting is terrible.
Come on, Dustin. No one. No one.
Used to be very neat. When you don't write anything down for years.
I can barely fill a page now because you don't write. We don't write.
Yeah.
So you don't use your hand muscles anymore.
No. Oh yeah, you do a page and your hands like.
And you get to like, how did I do this? How did I do this when I was 10? You're like, because you did it all the time. That's why.
How do we get a license?
How do you get a pen license? We wouldn't get our pen license now. So.
No.
Well, Eric, your handwriting really tailed off towards the second half of this page. No, license denied. Just copping L's in multiple sports. Oh yeah, that's good.
Good. Well, good afternoon and a huge welcome to this very exciting 2024 Football New South Wales League One Women's Grand Final match between the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and St George Football Club. I'm Melissa Muscat, and what an honour to be bringing you live coverage on Football New South Wales YouTube live stream of this fixture. The season ending exactly how it began in round one. Match of the round between these two teams at Popondetta Park. In a lovely irony, it was also the very first match I ever commentated. So there's definitely lots of familiarity here today, but I think that St George will be hoping for a different result. I'm very happy and humbled to be joined by my fellow knowledgeable commentator who has lots of experience and passion for the women's game, Eric Subiano.
Thank you so much for the very kind words, Melissa. Yes, it's great, and I think it's rather fitting that we are ending this great competition, or the season for this great competition, at such a wonderful venue here as what we have at Landon Stadium in Seven Hills. And two teams that have really added a lot to the competition. Of course, St George FC are the defending champions after winning last year's grand final. And Mount Druitt, they've really been brilliant and real standard bearers. They've already won the club championship, and their under-20s just before today have won their grand final, so the club is feeling very much on a high.
A very successful year for the club. That's right. The Mount Druitt Town Rangers under-20s won their grand final 4-0 against the South Coast Flames. So can first grade really put the icing on the cake here this afternoon? I'm going to start with the team list before we continue with our chat. So the starting lineups for the 2024 Football New South Wales League One Women's Grand Final. So Mount Druitt Town Rangers in the yellow and green kit. Number 88, and in goals, Renee Kristanovska. Number 2, Holly Williams. Number 5, Emily Koss. Number 7, Shaden Jabor. Number 11, Rita Boateng. Number 15, Rosaria Galea. Number 16, Caitlin Campbell. Number 23, Tian Flavin. Number 24, Lena Karmas. She's captain. Number 41, Trudy Camilleri. Number 47, Renee Juliaris. Substitutions for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers are number 1, Laura Tredenick. Number 9, Peyton Cry. Number 18, Holly Dalrymple. Number 25, Caitlin Smith. Number 29, Jessica Anand. Number 30, Paris Venuya. St George Football Club, they are in the predominantly white kit with red. Their starting lineup is number 61 and in goals, Caitlin Russell. Number 3, Kate Dale. Number 4 and captain, Nicole Bez. Number 6, Tara Palmer. Number 11, Kyla Vanderland. Number 12, Janan Kadmani. Number 15, Genevieve Russo. Number 16, Emma Jane Winston. Number 22, Rebecca Cousins. Number 30, Taylor Svitkowski. Number 71, Paris Alcorn. Substitutions for St George Football Club are number 1, Amalia Orphanides. Number 2 and co-captain, Joanna Minnis. Number 8, Abby Rose Cryer. Number 9, Jordan Baker. Number 14, Angelina Manos. And number 18, Jocelyn Moore. We also have Football New South Wales reporter Justin Davies joining us, who we are super grateful for, and our pro cameraman, Ches Ferro. The Dream Team bringing you coverage of the big dance here today at Landon Stadium in Sydney Southwest, Seven Hills. In the regular season, Mount Druitt finished second on the competition ladder. St George finished fourth. St George, they always seem to be the dark horse. In a touch of deja vu, that's where they finished the competition last year and ended up winning the grand final to claim the championship. So really, the standing of fourth means nothing here today. Can they do it again, or will Mount Druitt's outstanding form continue? The Rangers have kept a clean sheet of every game in their past 6 matches, and they've scored 27. It's quite incredible. This team is strong all over the park, attack, midfield and defence. But St George have many strengths also, with the majority of their grand final winning players from last year remaining in this squad, so it should make for a fantastic contest. And here we go, kick-off for the Football New South Wales League One Women's Grand Final between the Mount Druitt Town Rangers in yellow and St George Football Club in white. St George in a good position, first up. And
Early corner.
Very early corner.
Nice work by Kyla Vanderlaan out there on the far side.
Yes, she is an attacking threat for St George.
So
they've started strong, and I'm sure that that's what they would want.
looks like Tara Palmer's going to take that corner. And probably the only cool part of the pitch, in the shadow. Nice place to be.
Corner is in. And cleared by, it appears, Captain Lena Karmas, who is a forward. Second highest goal scorer of the competition, but she will put her body wherever she needs to for her team. She is so highly spoken of as well. I spoke to a few Rangers players the last couple of weeks. Admin, coach, without me even asking about Lena. Lena's name comes up. So she leads from the front, but the back also. Holly Williams. Taylor Svitkowski for St George. St George still have it. Rosie Galea. She fouls St George, so St George with an early free kick.
Just while we have this set piece, a brief shout out to the match official. So that is Harriet G with the whistle in the centre. Our assistant closest to us is Charlotte Flynn. The assistant opposite us, Steph Hilton. Today's fourth official, Amber Morris.
Thank you, Eric. I got too excited with the game. Got to call the officials. Rosie Galea with one of her trademark huge kicks. Ex-A-League player Rosie Galea for the Western Sydney Wanderers.
And Canberra United.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we have a throw-in to St George. Holly Williams did get a touch to it. Shaden Jabor is there. Gets it back to super keeper Renee Kristanovska. Talk about her impressive stats a bit later on. The Rangers. Beautiful kick down the left. Chasing that is Emily Koss, A-League Melbourne Victory player. Has brought much to this side since her signing. Headed by Rosie Galea. Tian Flavin gets it back to Jabor. Holly Williams. kick down the middle, but finds Svetkovsky for St. George. Bit of a tussle there. St. George again before Mount Druitt intervene. Switch to the left for Renee Juliaris, but there's too much on it. So St. George get the throw in.
Decent idea, though, from Holly Williams, trying to switch the play out from the back. She's got a very long passing range, Holly Williams, and she could be dangerous to hit those diagonals basically at any point throughout the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Rosie Galea. It's a beautiful pass for Lena Karmas. Oh, she was close early on, but it's just gone to the left.
Oh, you spoke about, Melissa, you spoke about Rosie's left foot, and what a cross that was. She was almost facing us in the stand, and she somehow whipped her body around and put it right into Lena Karmas' path. That was a great ball.
Look, Rosie Galea, she is an exceptional talent. She's a great asset to Mount Druitt. St. George, beautiful pass down the left by Janan Kudmani. Caitlin Campbell defending, and that was nicely cleared by Emily Koss. Now finds Rita Boateng. Another excitement machine for the Rangers. She's a lot of natural talent. Stopped well by Nicole Bez, who is an extremely safe defender for St. George Football Club. I describe her as the second goalkeeper. Not much gets past her.
Perfect summation of Nicole's abilities there. Easy to panic when someone is quick as Rita Boateng's running towards you. She just stood her ground and also won the free kick.
St. George in a good position again. Started strong, the red and whites. Svetkovsky, the shot is blocked. Renee Juliaris now for the Rangers. Before Svetkovsky keeps going. It's kicked out, and the Mount Druitt Town Rangers get the throw in.
This is an interesting one because as I was on the pitch for the presentation before this for the under-20s, it's actually kind of deceptively warm out there. So interesting to see because it's warmer than most of the recent football these teams have played, how they handle the first half.
Kicked out by Nicole Bez. So Mount Druitt Town Rangers get another throw in. Cos. Galea. Galea gets a great cross in, but finds the head of Kate Dale for St. George. Switch of play to the right for Emma Jane Winston. St. George is still there. Kyla Vanderland, but picked up by keeper Renee Kristanovska. So we mentioned Rosie Galea before. She finished the competition on 10 goals, but she is the assist and set piece specialist. She's had an incredible season, and yes, I refer to her as the wizard. She can place the ball as good as any A-League player. Like I said, she did play in the A-League. Last year took a leave of absence. Not that you'd ever know it, but yeah, her strike is crazy good. Opposition coach Mark Greenfield describes her left foot and kick as insane, and I'd have to agree with him. She can almost put the ball through the net and into the car park. It's a very, very powerful kick she's got on her. And she was the player who made me stand up and take notice of this league in round 1 in this fixture. Julia. Nice ball through for Lena Karmas, but Nicole Bez is there, safe as houses. Gets it back to her keeper, Caitlin Russell. Forgot to mention the head coaches. So the head coach of Mount Druitt Town Rangers is Ben Goff. And the head coach of St. George Football Club is Mark Greenfield. Galea takes a shot, but straight to Caitlin Russell.
Talk about her left foot. She doesn't mind swinging with her right foot as well. And that both sides, definitely a danger to that St. George goal.
And that's a big kick from Caitlin Russell. Mount Druitt still have it. Rita Boateng, she's off down the right. Is she going to release it? She does. But Nicole Bez is there. So that's going to be a throw-in to the Rangers.
That's going to be an interesting battle. Kate Dale on the left side of that St. George defence up against Rita Boateng, who I reckon's the fastest player, I mean, maybe in this competition. And it's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, she definitely has some speed. And like I said, that natural ability. She's a very good player. She's again Boateng. Being chased by Juliaris. She gets there. Rosie Galea gets ahead to it before it's cleared by St. George. Holly Williams is there for Mount Druitt. Goes out and St. George get the throw in. All right, so I'm going to have to talk about the big exclusion from the starting lineup. She's on the bench this week, which is good. Jordan Baker. She is St. George's attacking threat. She finished competition's equal 5th highest goal scorer on 20 goals, coincidentally with the Rangers' Rita Boateng. And Baker also has A-League and Young Matildas experience. The fact that she's out is going to just tell me that she's not well. She didn't play last week either against the SD Raiders in St. George's win. So, you know, look, St. George have started strong and, you know, it's a team sport. It's not one person, but when you have a goal scorer like that who's out, that would play on your mind a little bit, I would think.
That is true, although also what a player to bring on later in the game if you need it. I think Justin Davies would be able to confirm. I believe she came off the bench and scored in last year's grand final. Thumbs up from Justin Davies. I remembered something. So yeah, so she's the kind of player that can make an impact on the bigger stage. She's shown that. So, you know, that it's something that, of course, they'd love to have Jordan Baker out there now, but it's comforting to look over the bench and see that she could still very much play a massive part in this game.
Absolutely. Away by Mount Druitt. Rosie Galea is there. She does get a foot in. Kate Dale stops it. Rita Boateng, it's still in play. She's coming from the right. That's a nice ball that she's put through. She gets the cross in, straight into the arms of Caitlin Russell. So Jordan Baker isn't the only attacking asset. Kyla Vanderland has bagged 14 goals this season and Janan Kodmani 11. And we've seen Kyla Vanderland step up early as well. Winston. Kodmani. Defended well there by Jabor. St. George get it back. Genevieve Russo. Caitlin Campbell is there. Caitlin Campbell had a stellar game last week. She was amazing and again stopped a lot of those balls going through to keeper Renee Kristanovska. Nice take by St. George. Tara Palmer gets it back to Nicole Bez. Svitkowski, nice turn to Tara Palmer. St. George now playing down the left. Vanderland gets it back to Svitkowski. Rebecca Cousins passes down the middle. Holly Williams is there. Passes to Boateng. She glides on the ball, Rita Boateng. Very nice to watch. Oh, that's a good cross. Juliaris. Good defending by St. George. Winston being chased by Emily Cos. So the throw in to Mount Druitt.
And that's the third really pacey run from Rita Boateng already down the right-hand side. It's looking really like the most promising option for Mount Druitt at this early stage.
Yeah, she said she's got the pace, she's got the skill. I mean, she scored the goals as well, so they have a few attacking options, Mount Druitt, as do St. George. Emily Koss running down the left. She looks up. She gets the cross in. Oh, that was very close. Caitlin Russell gets a fingertips to it, goes out. So Mount Druitt will get a corner.
And grand finals make spectators nervous at the best of times, so I imagine the St George fans had quite a hard flutter, but it has dropped wide, and now they've got to defend this corner kick.
They make commentators nervous too, Eric. Big game today. Rosie Galea, she steps up for the corner. Corner is in. Finds Camilleri before it's cleared by St George. Caitlin Campbell, what a strike. That had some power on it. So Caitlin Campbell, she has come over from St George Football Club. So I think if there's a win here today, that's going to be a little bit sweeter for her. I mean, the whole team, but I could imagine that, winning a grand final against your old club gives you a bit of sense of satisfaction.
And when we spoke about Jordan Baker potentially stepping up on a big occasion, Caitlin Campbell certainly did that last year in the grand final. She was named player of the match.
Liaris, too much on it, and it goes out, so it is going to be a goal kick to St George. So Mount Druitt, with the impressive stats I mentioned earlier, their shot stopper Renee Kristanovska has been key to their success and victories, and statistically she is the strongest keeper in the league this season. She has the fewest goals conceded, 19 in 27 games, and she holds the most clean sheets. She has truly had an outstanding season. And what's lovely on top of that is the last time she won the Golden Glove, so the Football New South Wales Best Keeper, was in 2015. If she's able to do it again this year, that's 9 years after she won it and still going strong.
Foul committed by Rosie Galea, and Harriet G giving the universal signal for no more.
Yes.
Please.
I actually thought she was going to get a card out there, so Rosie Galea's got to be very careful. Free kick. Kate Dale taking it for St George. Headed back. Little Rangers. EJ Winston. She gets a nice ball through. That's a beautiful ball back there. Lovely little flick pass.
Yeah, and a really strong tackle from Shaden Jabbour in the box, and she's actually got the touch off St George, so Mount Druitt throw-in.
That little back pass was Genevieve Russo. I actually have commentated quite a few St George games this year, and I've never seen Genevieve Russo play. I know she was in the grand final winning squad last year, and I'm going to give the biggest shout out to her parents, Peter and Jacinta, because they are two of the most beautiful people and teachers I've met. I've worked with Dad Peter. And the Russo family have, in their family of 6, 5 teachers. Mount Druitt Town Rangers, Jabbour, goes back to Kristanovska. Holly Williams, Caitlin Campbell. Straight into the legs of EJ Winston, and that's a foul. So the Town Rangers get a free kick. Emily Cos lining up to take it. So St George have had an impressive 4 wins, 1 loss and a draw, which technically was a win in penalties last week to the competition leaders, SD Raiders. I'm sure that gives them some confidence coming into this match. Caitlin Campbell has got a very good strike on her as well. Played for the New Zealand national team. 5 caps, 1 goal. A lovely kick in, headed away by Nicole Bez for St George.
The keeper was starting to advance for that, but I think Nicole Bez relying on the adage, if you can clear it, just clear it. So, well done.
Rangers with the throw. Cos to Karmas. And that's going to be a corner. Rosie Galea jogging over. So Lena Karmas, captain for the Rangers, competition's second highest goal scorer on 30 goals in 27 games. She has A-League, NPL and Matilda's experience. She's featured in numerous grand final wins, so she's key to the yellow and green side today also. Galea finds ahead of Karmas, but it goes to the right.
Another great cross from Galea, and Lena Karmas so smart in the box. She always seems to find space, and the header goes wide that time.
Yep, she, like I said, impressive 27 goals, but gets back and defends when her team needs her as well. Spoken so highly of by Coach Ben Goff. Flavin, the push off the ball there by EJ Winston. So the Rangers get a free kick. Both teams here have some serious strike power and solid defence. There's not much separates the two teams, so predicting a tough, close match today. In the matchups between these two teams this season, the Rangers have the edge. They have defeated their opponents twice, narrowly each time, but still coming out winners nonetheless. The finals football is a different ball game. The grand final really is a standalone match. Another strike from Campbell, but wow, Caitlin Russell cleared it with her foot. Had a lot of power on it. Winston. Juliaris for the Rangers. Now Galea. Kicks it in the middle, but St George are there defending in numbers. Push against Janan Kudmani. So now a free kick to St George.
So you can see Nicole Bez shading her eyes as she prepares to take that free kick. Very, very common Landon Stadium experience, because this stand does face the setting sun, so apologies in advance if that kind of affects our broadcast at some point.
Trudy Camilleri. She gets the ball through to Juliaris. Just a bit too powerful. Goes out, so a goal kick to St George. So the Mount Druitt head coach, Ben Goff, is always very generous with his time. Got to speak with him. First season coaching the team. Came over from the PNFC last year. Couldn't have asked for a better start as a new coach to a side. Before that, he was in a technical director's role, so relatively new to coaching. Ball goes out, so that's going to be a throw-in to the Rangers. So Ben Goff was faced with a tough task. The Rangers finished mid-table last year and bottom of the table the year before that. Juliaris, gets a beautiful ball through to Lena Karmas, who's just miskicked it. I don't think she could get the control on that. Not like her. But it's going to be a goal kick again to St George.
That was a great first touch off the thigh, I think, from Karmas to pull that out of the sky. And I think we all thought the same thing. It was going to end up in the net, but it's gone just wide.
Yep, so Mount Druitt finished second on the competition ladder this year. They won the club championships, received promotion to the New South Wales National Premier League, and they are grand finalists here today. That is an impressive stat for a new coach at a club. His aspiration for the team pre-season was to finish in the top 3 and for first grade and under 20s to play finals football. So it's safe to say, as a coach this year, he has overachieved. We take the opportunity to congratulate Ben, the team and the entire club on this successful season. It's the first time the Mount Druitt women's will be playing in the New South Wales NPL. What an aspiration for young footballers in Western Sydney, especially to dream big. Play at the back by the Rangers. Lovely ball down the right for Boateng. She's going to get there first, it looks like. She's being heavily marked. She gets through. Headed away. Good defending by St George. That'll be a throw in to Mount Druitt.
Mount Druitt really knocking on the door, but it's great last-ditch defending from St George FC. Credit to them.
Oh, look, the St George defence is very strong. Like I said, commentated a few games of theirs this season, and yeah, led by Nicole Bez, captain. They are strong in defence. Like I said, I'm predicting a very close match here today. Svetkovsky to Cousins. Back to Bez. Kodmani. She gets a good ball down the left. Two players in her for Mount Druitt. Caitlin Campbell is there. Offside. So Mark Greenfield, the St George winning championship coach from last season, he's heading into his 4th consecutive grand final with a perfect round so far. Something he didn't want me to mention. He's very humble, but I said, sorry, it needs to be mentioned because these things deserve to be celebrated. Juliaris down the left for the Rangers. Gets past Cousins and she still has the ball, but straight into the arms of Caitlin Russell. Good save. So it was actually Nicole Bez, captain, who informed me of Mark Greenfield's accolades, and that is an impressive stat heading into this grand final today. Mark has high praise for captain Nicole Bez and striker Jordan Baker especially. He tells me each year when he's ready to retire, they talk him out of it. And Mark won the grand final with Sutherland Strikers and St George under-20s prior to his success with St George first grade.
It's a very state league story in my experience. There's a lot more people saying they retire than people actually retiring. These competitions, they're hard to leave.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be stressful though as a coach. Svetkovsky, Cousins, down the middle, Kudmani, Rosie Galea, foul. So St George get a free kick. Bez stepping up to take that. Very thankful for both captains also for their time this week, who shed a lot of light on the season and today's match. Both very strong captains in opposite positions. Winston and Emily Koss for the Rangers. She gets a big ball through. And Bez has the height to get there first with her head. Rita Boateng for the Rangers. Down the right. Oh, she gets a good ball in, but not on target.
There she is again. And Boateng really making the St George defence think on that side. Well, I actually liked the way it was Tara Palmer stayed with her, didn't dive in, forced her into a shot from an acute angle.
Yeah, definitely putting the pressure on. Campbell, but now it's with St George. Oh no, there's a bit of a missed kick there by Jabor. Winston in a good position. Emily Koss safe at the back.
Lesson for all the kids out there. Jabor missed the ball the first time, didn't drop ahead, just chased back after it and slowed down the attack.
Yes, that's what we like to see. Emily Koss, I mentioned before, A-League player for Melbourne Victory. She's enhanced the Rangers' defence this season. She's been a strong inclusion to the team with her football skills, but also her character. Ben says that she's really well liked by the group. She's a really great demeanour. She tore 3 ligaments in her ankle pre-season, so she's only been back since round 14, but her impact in that short time has been immense. Now St George with possession again. Tara Palmer gets it through to Russo. Passes down the left. Too much on it, so Kristanovska will take that. Told Renee I'd refer to her as the Pink Panther this week. Head to toe pink, although her cap is usually pink. She's wearing a white one today. You know, obviously Mount Druitt from Panthers territory. She was cool with that. She has an amazingly big personality, Renee Kristanovska. Great ball through by Lena Karmas. Liaris for Galea. Well, Galea has some space there. She doesn't shoot herself, and it finds Nicole Bez.
Great positioning for Bez, by the way.
Oh, she's very ultra reliable. She's definitely a defender you want to be in a team with, not against. Switkowski. Jabor gets it back from Mount Druitt. Trudy Camilleri, ex-A-League player. Cousins. Winston. So St George take it back. Shaden Jabor gets a lovely ball through to Karmas. First touch, but Russo gets it for St George. Caitlin Campbell. She fouled St George player. Paris Alcorn. So St George get a free kick. Well, at this early stage, St George don't look too rattled by the absence of Jordan Baker. She's on the bench, as you said, be an impact player if needed, but they are playing with confidence. And 28 minutes gone already. Been a wonderful start to this game, very exciting, and the score remains 0-0. Williams. Out by Kate Dale. So Mount Druitt get the throw in. Campbell, the throw in to Rita Boateng. She's trying to turn. She does. And Kate Dale forces the corner. So Rosie Galea steps up for that for the Town Rangers. So Trudy Camilleri, number 41 from Mount Druitt. She's a relatively new addition to the team. And again, former experienced A-League midfielder for Sydney FC, Wanderers and Central Coast. Van Gogh says she's been a positive asset to the team. A strong combination alongside Rosie Galea. Galea stepping up for the corner. The ball is in. Kate Dale kicks it out again. So second bite at the cherry for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. I'm sure both teams would like to be a goal up heading into half-time.
By the way, sending my thoughts to Caitlin Russell, who's currently surrounded by 3 or 4 very tall Mount Druitt players.
All right, Rosie Galea again. Corner is in. It's headed. Russell taps it out. Having a good game. Staying composed under pressure.
And after all that, Russell did well in heavy traffic to slap the ball away from danger.
She's definitely had more to do of the two keepers, but she's doing well. Cos with the throw in from Mount Druitt. Camilleri, she's able to turn. Oh, what a strike! And that was a beautiful save by Caitlin Russell. She is in fine form, in goal today for St George.
It's an unlikely position to score from, but Camilleri decided to buy a ticket to the lottery anyway, and it ended up being a great save from Russell.
Galea again. Corner kick is in. Karmas is chasing. Fouls St George player.
No, I think that was fingertips from Russell again, so she got to that first. There's a more good goalkeeping.
She's putting everything on the line here to save her team from conceding a goal in this first half. Kingston. Cos for the Rangers. It's a big strike. Karmas is there. There's a bit of a clash, but the ref says play on. It's a clean challenge. Rangers with the throw-in. Flovin gets it to Holly Williams. Caitlin Russell comes out. Full of confidence here at Landon Stadium. So Caitlin came over from the South Coast Flames. It's going to be a throw into the Rangers. Caitlin Russell did come from South Coast Flames in the mid-season transfer, and Nicole Beth said it took a little bit of convincing, but they really wanted her. She brings energy, but she also has a calm demeanour, which is what we've seen here today. Camilleri gets a lovely ball through to Juliaris. Juliaris, Bez is on her, puts the pressure on, and prevails for St George. Kudmani gets it to Vanderland. Russo. Switch of play to the left. Campbell kicks it out. So St George with the throw-in.
Yes, and going back a bit, nice sporting play from Nicole Beige. Crunching and clean tackle, but then making sure Renee Juliaras was okay as well.
Williams. St George take it back. Almost misread there, and St George still have it in the 18-yard box. Big kick by Russo, taken by Kristinovska. St George with possession again. Svitkowski down the middle for Palmer. Vanderland. Camilleri putting up a good fight. Bez. Svitkowski. Juliaris takes it off her. Galea and Camilleri with a quick 1-2. So George take it back. A very quick game. A lovely run in. Middle. And the strike is in. By Paris Alcorn, but saved by Kristinovska. Campbell. Given away by Dale. Ball remains in play. That was good play by St George. Very good control. They remain composed under pressure. Emily Cos. She's making her run down the left now. Crossing it in for the Rangers, but Bez is there. Gets it to Kudmani. Cos gets it back for Mount Druitt. Flavin. Boateng. Boateng with some nice footwork. She still has it. She's very skillful. She prevails. Gets it to Galea. Galea scores! Wow! Rosie Galea takes it down. There she is. There's that strike we were talking about. Rosie Galea puts the Mount Druitt Town Rangers up 1-0. 9 minutes away from halftime.
Yes, and there it was. She's looked the most dangerous all throughout this first half. Rita Boateng set it up. What a clean strike from Rosie Galea. She's somehow just drifted into a position where there wasn't any defense anywhere near her, and she's picked out the top corner.
And there she is, the wizard, the Maltese wizard, Rosie Galea.
Maybe the Maltese magician. We can discuss this at halftime, what her actual nickname is, but yeah.
Okay, I'll have to ask her. All right, St George, focused again. This is by no means over. There is plenty of time for another goal to be scored by either side. And you know that this is really going to put St George Football Club on high alert. They are going to be even more dominant than what they have been so far in the first 37 minutes. Lovely run by Vanderland. Still has it. Mount Druitt defending in numbers. Goes past Karmas. Now back with the St. George defence. Bez and Cousins. Gets a great ball through for Kudmani before Cos intervenes for Mount Druitt. Winston chasing down the right. She gets there. Oh, that's a mistake there. Almost proved dangerous. St. George in a very good position here. They get the throw in. Cousins to take it. Cos for the Rangers with a big clearance. Kate Dale passes back to Caitlin Russell. You give Rosie Galea room. She will bury it like we just saw.
And I think, thanks to Justin Davies for just pointing this out, because I think you can see the stadium clock down the end. St. George are attacking. It's about a minute behind the actual time.
Okay.
So just, yeah. Just a little pointer.
Minutes.
So yeah,
Thank you for that.
basically, yeah, our graphic is the one that's right.
Very happy for my co-commentators and reporters here. Campbell, the ball through to Boateng. Goes out. Appeal for handball, but it's going to be a corner.
And how can I put this? Mount Druitt just asking the question as to whether or not that was a handball, but I think we're just going to have a corner.
Yep. Rosie Galea stepping up.
By the way, shout out to the long-time Matildas fans who this would not be the first time they've seen Lena Karmas appeal for a penalty to handball. And let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, we don't want any controversy. We don't want to be spoken to, Eric. All right, Rosie Galea stepping up for the corner. Corner is in. I think Camilleri got ahead to it. Yep, so it's going to be a throw-in to St. George. Camilleri again, but back with St. George. It's a nice ball there by Cousins. Nice little run. Vanderland. Gets the ball to Winston, but stopped by Cos. Now Rangers take it back before Cousins gets it again for St. George. Throw in to St. George Football Club. So Cousins will be taking the throw. Kos. Vanderland goes out, so it's going to be a goal kick to Mount Druitt.
And look at Kristanovska's experience, knowing the game situation, and knows she doesn't need to hurry now after that Mount Druitt goal.
Very calm demeanour on the field, but she is a live wire of a human being. I absolutely loved speaking to her. We talk about vibes being high, which Nicole Bez describes at St. George. Kristanovska has got definitely some high vibes going on. Kicked out by Mount Druitt, so St. George get the throw-in. Camilleri. She's fouled by Kudmani. So the Rangers get the free kick to be taken by Kos. No, she leaves it. It's going to be taken by Campbell. Caitlin Campbell, I mentioned before, New Zealand national team player. Her family are over in New Zealand, and we're going to give a big shout out to her mum and her nan who are watching from New Zealand today. Or her family, but especially those two. And her little man Kai is always with her for support. She gets a strike in, but there's too much on it, and so Caitlin Russell picks it up for St George. So we're in about the 43rd minute now, 2 minutes left of regular time in this first half. I don't envision too much stoppage time. Camilleri. She makes a good run down the middle before Kudmani takes it back for St George. Russo. Kudmani. Switkowski. Pass back by Switkowski to Russell. Lena Karmas is there. Russell kicks it out, so a throw into Mount Druitt. It's a good ball to Rosie Galea from Shaden Jabor. Koss hits the back of Winston. And that puts St George in a good position. That's a nice ball from Vanderland, but Caitlin Campbell is there.
No, that's unlucky from Paris Alcorn. She almost caught Caitlin Campbell napping there. The ball just ran out of play.
So I mentioned that the Mount Druitt side are strong across the park, and I'm also going to give a mention to Isabella Williams. She played a significant role at the start of the season in first grade, and I envision she will next year also. She's done a stellar job in the second half of the season helping the under 20s to their success, and I know she's a very valued member of the team and the club. Some mid-transfer signings of A-League players. It's always never easy to compete with, but Isabella is still playing a big role in this club. Throw in to the Rangers. Campbell gets it to Boateng, but no, goes out. So St George now with the throw-in. So we're now into stoppage time of this first half at Landon Stadium, Seven Hills. Camilleri. There's a foul and the Rangers get a free kick. So when I spoke to St George captain Nicole Bez this week, she said she's very excited and pumped for the grand final. She said last Sunday's penalty shootout win felt like a grand final, but it wasn't, so they got back to work this week very quickly and they focused on the task ahead. I asked if she was nervous to meet a in-form opponent like Mount Druitt, but she said they were happy to play them, they just need to bring their best for 90 minutes. She definitely said the vibes in this team are high and have been all season. They have a lot of fun and they're very close-knit. Camilleri hands over possession to St George. Vanderland passes back. Now it's with Kudmani. Cousins down the right. Jabor. Gets it through to Koz. Mount Druitt, can they get a second goal before half-time? Good ball through to Karmas. To Galea. She's got two players on her now. Don't think they're going to give her as much room as they did in the first half. She allowed her to score that rocket of a goal. Headed away by the Rangers. Koz chasing. It's a lovely ball, but Bez is there. She's pushing up now, Nicole Bez. Gets a good ball through to Kudmani. Kudmani goes left. Kudmani. She's going to go herself. Kristanovska stops it with her body.
Yeah,
and that is half-time here at Landon Stadium. in the 2024 Football New South Wales League One Women's Grand Final. And the Mount Druitt Town Rangers go into the second half a goal ahead, thanks to number 15, Rosie Galea. What did you make of that half, Eric?
It's been a very, very entertaining first half, the kind you want to finish the League One women's season. Mount Druitt really, I think, with a deserved lead, given the pressure they've had, especially down their right with Rita Boateng, but something we can discuss in the second half. St George FC, definitely a team that score in the second half more than the first half, so this one's far from over.
Yes, no, it's very close. We've got two very good teams, strong in attack and defence, so I know that we are up for some excitement in the second half. We will be back in approximately 15 minutes. Enjoy the break, but make sure you're back in time.
as soon as we got to see the refs, because then, you know. The one that you've been told. Okay, come on, Amber. Where is Amber?
The refs, they come.
There you go, the refs are on. Oh yeah, but they would have all gone through the refs together. So yeah, okay, we can go now. We can go now. Finish taking the photo just there, and then we can the refs are coming out, so we can start now.
Yes, that looks like
Jaslyn Moore.
Welcome back to the second half of football. New South Wales League One Women's 2024 Grand Final match between Mount Druitt Town Rangers and St George Football Club. It has been an entertaining first half. I think St George have defended very well. Mount Druitt have had possibly more of the clearer attacking opportunities. The Mount Druitt Town Rangers lead the St George Football Club 1-0 courtesy of an assist by Rita Boateng and a rocket of a goal by Rosie Galea. St George Football Club now in a huddle. They need to regroup, and we have a whole second half here in front of us. They have 45 minutes to get a goal back, to take it to at least a draw. And the Rangers are ready. They are ready. They are in position, and they're like, bring this second half on.
Playing like the team who were the better team in the first half, and of course are leading. There's a brief delay just opposite us. I think the fourth official, Amber Morris, is just fixing the intercoms, because of course all the refs are mic'd up. So Harriet G needs some assistance, but we should be starting shortly, and there are some substitutions. At least I've spotted one for St George, but you've also been told of a Mount Druitt sub, haven't you, Mel?
So for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, coming off the field is number 47, Renee Juliaris, and she is replaced by number 9, Peyton Cry.
Yes, I also have noticed number 18, Jaslyn Moore, is on for St George FC. I'm just trying to figure out who has been replaced, but there's the signal from the fourth official as we go underway. I'll just keep an eye on that for us.
All right, Rita Boateng, she's off to a flying start for the Rangers. Now, Kodmani gets it back for St George. Tara Palmer.
Okay, and for St George FC, that halftime sub, Jaslyn Moore, has replaced Emma Jane Winston.
Thank you.
So Jaslyn Moore wearing number 18, and Peyton Cry wearing number 9 for Mount Druitt.
Thank you, Eric. Good to have your eyes here this afternoon. So Tara Palmer, she received the Coaches Award this year. She came back from an ACL injury last season and has started consistently throughout the year. And Coach Mark Greenfield is very happy with her comeback. Emily Cos, she had a very dominant first half. She gets the ball through for Rita Boateng. I mentioned Boateng had the goal assist in the first half. She takes the strike, but it's not on target.
And, Harriet G with a whistle. I think she might be checking on the welfare of Tara Palmer. But yeah, she's okay, so that's great.
So I mentioned earlier as well, Caitlin Russell, the keeper of St George. She came in the mid-season transfer, and so did Taylor Svitkowski, who's had quite an influential game here this afternoon. St George supporters are very vocal.
And you will be pleased, someone with such a musical background as yourself, Mel. I was over there at halftime for a quick jog. I noticed one of the Saints fans has a saxophone, and during the halftime break they played When the Saints Go Marching In.
Oh,
of course.
Like that. And what would be even more lovely is if it was some of my previous students from Marist Penshurst in the band, because Jordan Baker is also a teacher at Marist Penshurst. That would be a lovely little irony if that was the case. All right, St George stepping up for the free kick. Taylor Svitkowski was here, last season with this team, but she has been influential like Tara Palmer. Kodmani for St George. She gets back possession. Russo passes back for Cousins. Nice strike by Svitkowski. Kristanovska picks it up. St George fans very loud from here, cheering on their team. Giving some encouragement. Cos is safe at the back for the Rangers. Peyton Cry. Here, the Rangers coach from here, Ben Goff. He's a very vocal coach. Sometimes yells out to his keeper. Now he's just yelling out to Rosie, instructing them. Throw in again for Mount Druitt. Headed by Karmas, now with Boateng. She still has it. She's trying to get around Bez. Bez stays on her and does well to defend, and that is a goal kick.
Again, that's a nice example of not committing when you're up against a tricky winger. Bez just jogged and followed Boateng, won the goal kick.
Very focused. Very good physio. Was able to fix my sciatica, which no other physio has been able to do, so I guess that she's just an all-rounder, I suppose. That's probably why she's captain. Jaslyn Moore. Puts it in the middle for Palmer. Palmer switches to the right.
Svitkowski, I think. Oh no, Alcorn, number 71, I think, on the far side.
Galea and Karmas combined to take possession back for the Rangers. Campbell. Now Karmas. That was a good shut down by Svitkowski for St George. Didn't let her get any accuracy on that strike.
Strong work there by Alcorn, right in front of, I think, her own bench, so she's getting some nice encouragement for that, and Alcorn's won the free kick.
So St George. Campbell with a big clearance. Kate Dale in the contest with Boateng, but Bez prevails. Goes out, it'll just be a throw-in. And I asked Coach Mark Greenfield for his thoughts on the season. He said the team progressed a little slower than he would have hoped. Mid-season they were halfway on the table, but they made it. He said they peaked at the right time. He's very much into work-life balance, so the team trains twice a week and that suits them. And the players are enjoying the game. Team spirit this week was positive, coming into such a big match, which is important. Largely unchanged side from last season. And they're confident today, but cautious. Oh, that's a lovely ball through. This is a great position for Jaslyn Moore. Oh, that was a very good challenge by Caitlin Campbell for the Rangers, because Moore looked like she was on her way. Svitkowski. Camilleri is fouled, so Mount Druitt will get a free kick.
Going back to your point about St George training twice a week, nothing wrong with that, because MacArthur Rams, the three-time NPL Women's Champions, I'm told they also only train twice a week.
There you go. Works for some, may not work for others, and vice versa. And on that note, we're going to send out a huge congratulations to the MacArthur Rams on their NPL Women's Grand Final win last night, and the Marconi Stallions on their Men's NPL New South Wales Grand Final win. Lena Thomas! defenders really helping their keeper out today.
Lena Karmas constantly in your face, as every opposition defender would know. Intercepted the back pass, but Kate Dell, as you said, Mel, when the keeper's out of position, you just got to get in the line and block the shot, and that's what Kate Dell did.
It was a very good save for her team there. Because Lena Karmas, she doesn't miss those often. But just shows how stoic this defence has been today for St George. So Rosie Galea, she's stepping up to take the corner for Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Corners in. Headed by Karmas. Again off the line. Oh, Trudy Camilleri! She has put the Mount Druitt Town Rangers 2 goals ahead in this grand final match. Super keeper Renee Kristanovska running out to hug her teammate. And that's the Maltese duo. Galea and Camilleri killing it for their Mount Druitt Town Rangers team here today.
I'm glad you pointed out it was the Maltese duo, because this scoreboard looking as delicious as a pastizzi for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers fans. And their Karmas denied by another goal line clearance like twice in a minute. But what you tell the kids, run in when your teammate takes a shot and you might take advantage of a rebound, just like Trudy Camilleri did then.
Yeah, and we have to say, it was Kate Dale that cleared it off the line first shot.
Yeah.
She's done well, Kate Dale.
Trudy Camilleri to score now. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 2, St George nil.
That's great for Trudy Camilleri. I'm not sure she scored too many this season, so I'm sure she'll be happy with that. So we have 2 former A-League players scoring for the Rangers today. Kristanovska. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about Kristanovska now. So it's the second season with Mount Druitt. Very experienced, only one of 4 players from last year's team, along with Holly Williams, Rita Boateng, Isabella Williams and Holly Pender. She has the most clean sheets in the competition. I mentioned that, conceded the least amount of goals. She has a lot of praise for the Rangers backline, stating she believes they're the best in the competition, and they've complimented her stats. She said without them, she wouldn't have the clean sheet that she does. As I mentioned, won the Golden Glove in 2015. Rita Boateng, she's on her way for the Rangers, can't get it to Karmas. Miskicked, I think it was by Dale. Caitlin Campbell steps up. But St George do well there to stop it getting to Camilleri and Galea. So Renee played in the MPL with Bankstown and Marconi, so she knows what's involved in the higher league for next season. She's excited for promotion. She told me she really, really wants this grand final win today. I spoke to her before this match as well. She said she wants to keep another clean sheet. Her standards are extremely high. Galea gets one of her trademark kicks in, but Cousins does well to head that away. Kristanovska saved a penalty last week also against the competition's highest goal scorer, Iacino. 43 goals in 26 matches. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. You'd think that would make Kristanovska nervous, stepping up for a penalty against a player of that calibre. No, she saved the penalty. Very good head on her shoulders, which is a big football future. Jabor. Camilleri passes back to Cos. Big kick in. Dale gets a foot to it. Bez heads it away. St George with possession. And it's gone out, so it'll be another corner for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Actually, Kristanovska said she'd like a stint in the commentary box. Eric, should we be worried? I'm worried.
Nah, the more the better, especially more women commentators, the better. I embrace that. If Renee Kristanovska wants to follow in the footsteps of Kate Anthony's and be a player and a commentator, also Megan Drew's done the same thing, then yeah, I welcome it.
I thought you were going to say follow in my footsteps. I was going to feel very honoured then. All right. I'm being laughed at by cameramen and reporters and commentators. Okay, the corner is in for Mount Druitt. Holly Williams. She gets it to Campbell. Oh, Campbell! Oh, that was close. The crowd was cheering. Caitlin Campbell came very, very close to putting the Rangers ahead 3-0, but the score remains 2-0. Don't know what was said in that shed at half-time, but the Rangers have come out all guns blazing. And
for fans of defender goals, that was almost a defender goal assisted by another defender because Holly Williams teed it up.
That would have been nice. Dale. Moore couldn't quite get to it, so Campbell lets it go out. They are in no rush here this afternoon, heading into this evening now. Floodlights are on. Karmas. Nina Karmas, captain, as I mentioned earlier, spoken so highly of by her coach and teammates. She's played in many grand finals. Lena Karmas won an A-League grand final with Sydney FC. She played in an NPL grand final with Rosie Galea and Caitlin Campbell at MacArthur Rams in the first season of League One. We have a player down who looks in to be a lot of discomfort. We hope she's okay. Not quite sure who it is.
And St George also preparing another double sub, by the way, and thanks to Justin Davies for pointing out that Jordan Baker is one of the players about to come on.
And that's going to add to their attacking prowess. She is a fabulous attacking inclusion. 19 goals, 20 goals this season. I think her team are going to really welcome her on the pitch. We're just trying to see who the other substitution's going to be. So we know number 9, Jordan Baker, will take the field for St George, their highest goal scorer this season. And coming off his number 11, Kyla Vanderland. Jordan Baker gets a loud cheer from the crowd, as does Kyla Vanderland. And there's possibly a second substitution. Tara Palmer is getting some medical attention for St George. So coming off is Genevieve Russo, and she's being replaced by number 8, Abby Rose Cryer. Cryer's going to be easy to spot with those lovely colour boots, which is great for us commentators.
Yeah, we love the players with the colour boots. And of course, Cryer also stood out very much in the semi-final, striking the winning penalty that got St George FC into the grand final.
That'll give her a huge boost coming onto the field now. Caitlin Russell. She passes to Cousins for St George. St George with possession at the back, trying to push up. Svetkovsky gets it to Alcorn, who finds Palmer. Palmer to Bez. Chabot and Moore. Moore prevails for St George, gets it back to Alcorn, but not quite accurate. Rosie Galea is there. Play has been stopped.
Oh, so I think that's an offside. Lena Karmas coming back from an offside position was it officially interfering with play, or in that case, interfering the defender's ability to play the ball, I think.
Thank you, Eric. Your wisdom is very much appreciated. Caitlin Russell in a bit of a collision there with Rita Boateng. Boateng is down. Lena Karmas is not stopping play. She's really running the goal. Jordan Baker. Palmer. Boateng is still down. Alcorn kicks it out.
Yeah. Boateng still down after that collision with Caitlin Russell, so we will see the Mount Druitt physio onto the field. Now, I mentioned earlier about former MacArthur Rams players, so how appropriate on the weekend. Actually, there's a substitution first. And true to Camilleri, I think she was running off like she was the one about to be subbed and then very quickly stopped because it is not her. Tian Flavin is coming off to be replaced by number 30 for Mount Druitt, Paris Vinuya.
Filipino. Eric. We've got the Maltesers and the Filipinos representing us here today.
And of course, not just myself, some people call me the Filipino Flyer, but our camera operator today, Chester, also Filipino. So we are delighted to see our Kababayan, Paris Vinuya, getting some game time in the first grade grand final.
So Mark Greenfield, when I spoke to him this week, he said he described both teams as very strong sides, but two very different styles of play, and we've seen that today. Angelina Manos, she came over from NPL side Bulls FC Academy. So Janan Kudmani and Christina Dendrinos, they are here this season from Sutherland Strikers. Alexia Soltarov came from the Illawarra Stingrays, so it was closer to home for her. She's preparing for her HSC. She's young. We wish her well with her studies. Hope that she's balancing everything okay.
Yes, it is the balancing act between studies and football. Very common at this level, whether that be uni or in this case high school.
Kate Dale with the tone for St George. And their fans getting very vocal. Don't know whether they have a microphone. It looks like
they've definitely got a megaphone.
They do. Okay. Yeah. They're in full voice. Lovely choir. Go back to school and get involved. So Campbell with the throw in for the Rangers. Gets it to Karmas. Moore was there. So Moore's done well since taking the field in the second half. Camilleri, second goal scorer of this match. So 65 minutes in, and the Mount Druitt Town Rangers lead St George Football Club 2-0. Nicole heads it away. Caitlin Campbell, that was a powerful strike. Hit the back of Kate Dale. We could all hear that from here, but she remains upright. Caitlin Campbell has just been shown a yellow card for possibly some back chat.
Yes, Campbell adamant that there was a handball, but of course, as they say, the ref's decision is final. And then on the follow-up, Boateng pulled the trigger. Unlucky that her standing foot gave just as she swung her foot at the ball.
So Russell, Caitlin Campbell heads. Baker. So the referee says that's a foul, and the Rangers with a free kick. Caitlin Campbell steps up to take it. Jordan Baker's got a ponytail in today. He's usually in a bun. I like Caitlin Campbell's high bun too, because she's distinctive to see from here.
We love varied hairstyles. Makes it easier for us, the commentators.
It does. Campbell, the strike in. Boateng is there. Cleared by St George. Boateng again. Picked up by Russell. Yes, Eric, I am all for the Hayley Razzo ribbon. That was so her grandmother could set her apart from the other players on the field. I love it. Camilleri. Picked up by Russell. And when the Saints go marching in.
Yes, I think our mics can pick that up. So St George supporter. I think it's a St. George Juniors. And by the way, it's great to see juniors from both clubs supporting their first grade outfits. So we hear the saxophone playing from the St. George fans, but it's been Mount Druitt hitting all the right notes so far in this game.
Oh, very nice, Eric. Very nice on the dad jokes. You like it. Jabor, Tigalia. Cos. Alcorn intervenes. Boateng. Oh, that's a nice pass from Boateng. Nice one too. Karmas is chasing. I sense that Karmas will want a goal in this big match. She can't control it. Goes out, so it's a goal kick to St. George.
Substitution coming up for Mount Druitt.
So off is Rita Boateng. Okay. And she's being replaced by...
Yes, number 18, Holly Dalrymple, who will come on.
So, like we said, Jordan Baker. She's an influential player. She's played at the highest level in this St. George team. She played in the Young Matilda squad and A-League with the Wanderers. Her coach said this year she's been playing differently, as has been required with the new signings, and she's been very adaptable. And whilst she scored a lot, she's also assisted a lot also. The combination with Janan has gelled well, so coach is very pleased with her.
And playing differently, still hit the 20-goal mark for the season.
Absolutely. My fellow teacher colleague, also PE teacher. Bez is there. And Dalrymple looked like she came in for the Rangers. St. George are chasing. Can't quite keep it in, so Mount Druitt with the throw. Kos taken well by, is it Bez?
Like Baker, I think.
Was it Baker? Sorry, yes, it's Jordan Baker. It's getting a bit difficult to see now. It's getting a little bit dark. Kate Dale does well. Alcorn. Moore switches play. Kos is there. Vinuya. Let St. George get possession back. Baker goes out. So Mount Druitt with the throw in.
And St. George FC look like they might make another substitution soon, because they can see the fourth official, Amber Morris, preparing the subs board.
Russell. But that's a good clearance.
Awkward hop for Russell, but it's the captain, Nicole Bears, running around behind and then saving the day.
Very strong in defence, Nicole Bears. So that's going to be a throw-in to the Town Rangers. I like the name Town Rangers, it's unique. And if they win this game today, I'm sure they're going to be taking control of their suburb. Town Rangers calling the shots this week. Holly Williams. Good turn. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell with one of her trademark kicks, but there's too much power on it. Goes out, and it's going to be a St. George goal kick.
There's that double substitution going to come out. I don't see a goalkeeper, so that would be number 25, Caitlin Smith, and number 29, Jessica Anand, getting, well... Oh, no, sorry, I've looked at the wrong side of my notes. Apologies. Number 2, Joanna Minas, and number 14, Angelina Manos, getting ready to come on for St. George.
So it looks like Paris Alcorn is coming off for St. George. And
22, Rebecca Cousins. that's it. St George FC have used all 5 substitutions.
You wouldn't expect a keeper substitution. Caitlin Russell has done well this game. This stage, 72 minutes in, doesn't look like it'll be going to penalties, but it's not over. Sometimes see coaches make keeper substitutions if it's a draw, heading into extra time and then penalties, which we actually saw last week in the SD Raiders St George semi-final. St George. Palmer. Big hole in the middle, so it's now with the Rangers. Jabor. Campbell. Williams. No relation to Isabella Williams. Campbell again. To Galea in the middle. Galea goes right. Touched by St George, but Jabor gets it back for the Rangers. Goes right to Dalrymple. Dalrymple finds Carmen. To Trudy Camilleri. And Trudy Camilleri has got her second goal of the match, putting the Mount Druitt Town Rangers ahead 3-0 in this Football New South Wales League One Women's 2024 Grand Final match.
Once again, Camilleri finds herself in the right position, and once again, Lena Kalmus was involved. I'm sure she wanted to score herself, but she was unselfish when it got caught under her feet. She saw the teammate in the better position, and Camilleri has finished.
I'm happy for Trudy Camilleri. Like I said, I don't know how many goals she's scored this season. She isn't one of the league's top goal scorers, so she's going to be very happy with her contribution today, as she should be, and I'm sure her teammates will be also. All the Maltese fans watching will be excited also, having 2 prominent Mediterranean names on the scoreboard. So St George with a free kick. So they have 15 minutes to score 3 goals. That's a nice strike, but goes out.
And Trudy Camilleri, 4 goals in 12 first grade appearances before this game, but then stepping up on the big occasion with 2 goals in this second half.
Camilleri is chasing again. She wants the hat-trick. Pass just has too much on that, so it goes out. Back with St George. Caitlin Russell, big clearance. Goes out. So the Rangers get a throw-in. So Eric pointed out that Joanna Minnis has come on. She's co-captain with Nicole Bez. So 2 leaders on the field. Will hopefully boost St George also.
It's good. I like a team with co-captains. They recognise that leadership can come from multiple areas.
Minnis gets the ball down the middle. Palmer. Back to Minnis. Now Mount Druitt with another opportunity down the left. Oh, it's still in play. Stopped well.
There's Holly Dalrymple showing speed like Rita Bolton again. She's won it back and won a free kick.
So it looks like, has Nicole Bez come off the field?
I don't think so. She is... No, I can see the number 4. She's still at the back.
She's moved up. Okay,
Yeah.
she moved up a little bit. There she is. Yep.
That's right. She can also play midfield. That is correct.
She can, and she has a great strike on her, so yeah, why not? You've got to try something different if you're the coach, so you got nothing to lose at this point. All right, the free kick is in. Was it Rosie?
Yep. And
That goes over.
Over Caitlin Russell's outstretched hand, and Karmas again. She's gone so close to scoring. She was flying in. She's a great header of the ball, but just couldn't get over the top of it to put it in the net.
Knowing Lena Karmas, she's going to do everything she can to get a goal this game. She's a very humble person, so, you know, speaking with her, I just, you know, when I asked her, you know, what it was about such high praise from everybody in the club, she said, oh, not everybody shares the same opinion on her, but from the feedback I've received, they do. And if anyone has a different opinion, I guess that's just life. When you're a leader and you want what's best for the team, it won't always make your way agreeable to everyone, but it shows character and leadership.
And I suppose it's possible there have been some teammates that haven't liked Lena Karmas, but that's the consistent story I've heard throughout all her teams, that she's so popular.
She is. Campbell, with an opportunity. Karmas. Oh, she was close, but it's a goal kick.
And I think, just to complete the point I said earlier, and like something you mentioned earlier, Lena so appropriate on a weekend when MacArthur Rams have won their NPL Women's Championship again. We've got former MacArthur Rams Championship winners Lena Karmas, Caitlin Campbell and Rosie Galea from the 2018 side, and Holly Williams from the 2022 side, all playing for Mount Druitt.
And who will be moving up to the NPL competition next year?
Yes.
Lena Karmas, a senior player of the squad, says she's going to continue playing till she can't, and I love that attitude. I'm very much anti-ageism, and she will retire when she's ready. But at the moment, she loves it, keeps up with her firefighting duties, which is another incredible feat. Shift work. I asked her if she gets tired, because some people can rest on 5 hours, work on 5 hours of sleep. But she is human. She says she does get tired and she gets sore, but she's handling everything very well at the moment. And she is. She trips. Minnis has it covered. Jaslyn Moore, who's had a great game in the second half. Jabor gets it through to Camilleri. Camilleri, she was going to go herself, but she passes it to Galea. Galea sends it to the car park, pretty much. the next field.
Yeah, and but going back to Lena Karmas, I mean, 30 goals this season. She's still running even after the 80-minute mark. I mean, doesn't look like the end's coming anytime soon.
No. She said she absolutely loves playing football and she's going to keep going. She literally said till she physically can't anymore. Play on, Queen, play on. You retire on your terms. Well, that was a good ball through by Jordan Baker. Kristanovska has to come out and she clears it.
Actually, good concentration from Kristanovska. Easy to lose focus when the ball's been away from you and you're a goalkeeper, but she was very sharp moving forward to make sure there was no danger.
She has an absolutely amazing football head on her. Like I said earlier, she's got a big future in this game. Just telling her team, I think she positions herself better than the Manchester United goalkeeper, Andrea Nana. And that's gets more clean sheets. Maybe we should sign her up for the Reds.
Mate, right, I think Mary Earp's moved on, so the Manchester United women need a keeper as well, dude.
Oh, there you go. No. The Rangers now with possession, chasing. St George do well to stop it. They still have possession. Camilleri. I'm just going to take this opportunity to thank the players from all clubs in League One Women's, not just the two here today, for all they've provided to the league and for us viewers entertainment for season 2024. These players train and play with full-time jobs and back it all up again on a Monday morning. They are also like the rest of us and have lots of personal things going on, but they carry out their duties to a professional standard. It's no easy feat, especially physically. Now Now St George with possession. Big clearance by Holly Williams. And we also thank the coaches, clubs and admin staff who add to the success of the league. To all officials, their job is not an easy one. The referees and their assistants. Thank you to Football New South Wales for putting on a great competition for us football lovers to enjoy throughout the season, especially media manager Mark Stavroulakis, who puts together everything we can view online.
Here, Mel. Once again, I think this is his 14th season, Mark Stavroulakis. They call him the Greek god of Football New South Wales, and he does a wonderful job with all the streams, all the articles, and just like our commentary and media rosters, everything.
All right, ball's in, Paris Venuya. We definitely have Nicole Bez playing further up. Big thank you to my commentators and reporters and cameramen, all the cameramen. Can't name all of them because I've had a few different ones. Eric Sviano for being here with me today, providing some spark and commentary. Justin Davies, always my second set of eyes for League One Women's. Does a fantastic job. So St George with a free kick and a sense of urgency. It's a big strike in. Baker. Still with St George. It's a nice run. It's Cryer.
There we go. Renee Kristanovska. Just, it was about to say he was going to take it easy, but actually a little bit of a rush. Maybe round two at 1 4th.
Koss. Nice little flick there from Karmas, but it goes out. Camilleri gets it to Karmas. Camilleri is really putting in overs here in this match today. St George. Svenkovsky, she's also had a good game for St George Football Club. Jabor. She gets a lovely ball in the middle for Camilleri. Is Camilleri going to try for a hat-trick? She's got some defenders on her. She turns. She passes to Karmas, but didn't quite read it accurately.
Yeah, you can see the competitive instinct of Lena Karmas, even in the 86th minute, even at this stage of the game, just wanting to get that one opportunity to score.
Foul. So St George will get the free kick. So free kick now with the Rangers. Rosie Galea.
Yeah, 5 up, Mount Druitt. Yeah, they want the fourth goal there. 5 up to attack this set piece.
Galea, big strike in. Headed away by the St George defence before Russell had to get it. Heading into the 87th minute of this match. 3 minutes left of regular time. Could imagine there'd be a couple of minutes of stoppage time with Rita Boateng going down.
Yes, handball there. Pretty sure I saw a handball there by a St George player.
So it looks like Caitlin Campbell with a big strike. lots of experience also in this Mount Druitt side. It's a lovely run down the left. Strike is in, but hits the side net.
Oh, and it was Dalrymple again providing the impact off the bench. Nearly snuck it in at the near post.
Getting a bit dark here seeing the numbers for me, so thank you, Eric.
I have been here many times in the dark. I think my eyes have gotten used to it.
This is actually my first time visiting Landon Stadium. Bears. The Rangers are there. Malari back to Williams. Baker goes in. With possession back for St George. Baker stopped by Jabor. Baker heads it. Koss. Kristanovska. Showing some footwork. Gets it to Koss. Russell, big clearance. Jabor for the Rangers. Galea. Ball is in play. It goes down left for the Rangers. Karmas. Oh, yes, he gets it. Captain Lena Karmas. How fitting for the end of the season. Puts the Mount Druitt Town Rangers up 4-0 in this 2024 Football New South Wales League 1 Women's Grand Final.
And that is the cherry on top of a very delicious Sunday for the Mount Druitt faithful. And it's Holly Dalrymple again with the setup. Lena Karmas finally has her goal, her 31st of the season. Great finish.
That was a very composed finish from Lena Karmas. And you just sense, whilst the team obviously looks like they've won comfortably, I don't think Karmas would have been satisfied till she got her goal. So there she is. She's really had a stellar season.
There's the signal from the fourth official, a minimum of 4 minutes time added on.
There you go. St George, a goal a minute. Can it be done? A comeback. Stranger things have happened, so never write a team off.
It's going to be a substitution
Caitlin
as well.
Campbell, she's leaving the field. The ex-St George player from last year's championship team. She makes way for
Jessica Anand, number 29. Nice to see the youngster get a run in the first grade grand final. Yes, and that's...
there.
See, I love how competitive Lena Karmas is. Even in this situation, she cannot believe it when a decision's gone against her. This is excellent. And there we go. Well, Harry G's has had enough.
A goal and a yellow card.
Yes.
But, yeah, she really is held in high regard by her teammates and coach.
Just before we finish, so that should be the keeper's ball. Well, there we go. Yes, I'd like to echo your thoughts. Thanking everyone from the clubs who've made us so welcome throughout the season. And it's really, you've all made commentary and covering your league a much more pleasant experience. So we thank you.
Williams boots it into the stands.
But I think she tried to boot that into Toongabbie Creek. I love an emphatic clearance.
And the Rangers players have got some strikes on them, that's for sure. Between her, Campbell, Galea. Moore making a lovely run down the middle. Gets it to Cryer. The shot is in. Oh, Kristanovska. Yeah. Beautiful save there. And she's also going to end her season on a high.
Yeah.
Did not want to concede a goal today.
Absolutely
she wanted
not.
To keep a seventh clean sheet in a row, and she's done well.
And just as Lena Karmas always wants to score, we can guarantee Renee Kristanovska always wants to keep a clean sheet.
She does. Very competitive. Koski's pushed off the ball. So So St George get a free kick. Nicole Bears. Her strong boots to Jordan Baker. Baker looks up. She gets a good cross in, but Cos heads it away. Jabor. Pass back from Svetkovsky. Caitlin Russell pushing up. Why not? Jabor heads it. Nicole Bears. She gets a great ball through down the right.
It's good defending. That took the, I'm sure, might have been Holly Williams taking the sting out of that so that Kristanovska could pick it up.
Holly Dalrymple. Dale comes up. Jocelyn Moore. Nice little back pass by Jabor. Williams chests it, gets rid of it. Lena Karmas. Karmas is chasing. Oh my goodness, that was close by Lena Karmas. From this angle, it looked like it was in.
They call that a crowd goal, hit the side netting, and I think that fooled some people in the crowd, but the score stays at 4-0.
Oh, me included, it really looked like it was going. Dalrymple. She scores. Holly Dalrymple, that's winning. She's had a great game also. That's the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, 5 goals to 0 in this League One Women's Grand Final. We are into stoppage time now. Result not a true reflection of the first half. I think it was much more even, and St George came out to play, but the Rangers did come out all guns blazing in this second half, and their attacking power, midfield defence has really stood up and shown, let's be honest, they have been the strongest team in the competition this season. Eric, your thoughts?
Yes, and again, Ben Goff will be... Coaches love it when their substitutes make such a noticeable impact. Holly Dalrymple with a goal to go with her earlier assist.
Scored by number 18, Holly Dalrymple.
What a great day for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Their 20s winning the grand final. First grade up 5-0. There you go. That is full time here at Landon Stadium, where the Mount Druitt Town Rangers are crowned New York 2024 Football New South Wales League One Women's Champions.
Presentation will commence shortly. If I've asked all non-players remain off.
What were your thoughts on that game, Eric?
Conduct the presentation.
Well, I thought about the second half. It was going to be a key team talk, as it always is in the grand final, the halftime team talk. But Ben Goff has worked some magic to ensure it is such a memorable day for Mount Druitt Town Rangers. And, of course, not just the championship, but they've also won the League One Women's Club Championship in addition to this grand final. And as you mentioned, they will be promoted to 2025. So the perfect end to a wonderful season for this club.
Fabulous season for the coach and the players. So the score ended up 5-0. Rosaria Galea bagging the first goal. Trudy Camilleri the next two. Lena Karmas, she got the fourth, and then Holly Dalrymple very late in the game, just to add the icing on the cake. So we are about to go to the presentation now for the champions for 2024 and the runners-up. We wish Mount Druitt Town Rangers and all the teams at this club a restful off-season. We can't wait to do it all again in 2025. I'm Melissa Muscat signing off for the season with Eric Subiano. Thank you for joining us, and me in particular in my very first season of commentary, which I've truly loved. Can't wait to come again in the second season next year. Enjoy your evening. Eric, any final thoughts before we go?
I'd just like to thank all the viewers. We do this for you, so thanks for your support and your kind words throughout the season. We hope you've enjoyed watching our streams and listening to our commentary as much as we've enjoyed bringing these games to you. And yes, we will see you in 2025.
Enjoy the celebrations, especially if you're a Mount Druitt Town Rangers fan. Thanks, everyone. Good night.
One last double check, because 2 more goals scored. Are we still...
Thanks, Chizzy.
Thank you, guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Jordan Baker as an out.
St. George looked good in that first half.
They did.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, same. I almost felt that the Rangers came out a bit too lax.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good team.
Oh,
Very good team.
oh,
Then I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
When they got the ball, they looked dangerous. Oh, yes, the one that. All right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
You know, I'm like, you're going to be very happy. Can we go down and come back up? It should be okay, right?
Yeah.